Nuclear missile launched.
Bruh.
Construction
Hello,
complete.
my dear viewers. Today I'm gonna tier list bonuses from map Oil with Bonus, made by LukeZ. Because there are so many versions, I will pick the latest I have, version 11, which I played recently. My guess, the latest version is number 13, but I don't have it yet. So basically what we have is 8 positions with special bonus for each. So starting from the first, we have Grand Cannons, second is triple MCVs, third is veteran tanks, fourth is cheap jets, fifth is nuke rate, sixth is veteran infantries, seventh is cheap units with auto heal, and eighth is elite prisms. So let's start ranking from the start. In position 1, you're receiving an option to build grand cannons. It says you can build 10 max, but I actually counted 11 when you are playing Soviet. So if you are playing Allied nation, you will have max 10. If you are playing France, you will have max 20 of grand cannons. So let's view this from complexity. Consider this. You constantly need to track your power, limit of building space, and you can't build any other defenses while you are buying grand cannons because it takes considerate amount of time to even buy them. It makes this upgrade quite complex to manage. On the plus side, you have updated defense against ground unit and you can base creep to enemy. So overall, I still consider this one of the least favorable positions. Sorry if anyone has different opinion, but I rank this C. Let's talk about having triple MCVs. Well, the first thing is you can have all 3 vanilla nation units and buildings if a Yuri is enabled. Second, you can start building faster, and you have 3 lives. If you lose any MCV, you have additional ones. That gives you courage against a Black Eagle rush. Things are easier now because you can outbuild your enemy if you have enough cash. Still, you have to decide what to build and how to build nice, compact base. So, how useful is this? As mentioned, you have speed advantage in construction and couple extra lives. You can mix different nation attack or assault units and different defense buildings. One thing to notice is that if your nation is disabled, you will not have Yuri construction yard. So what's the verdict? I would say considering build space is limited and it takes times to reach high-tech units, nearly perfect, but not perfect, so making this an A grade. Number 3, veteran tanks. If you suck at using spies, you're gonna love this. This seems like a minor bonus with very high potential. Your units are built stronger. 10% extra damage, 20% more speed, 50% extra health, slightly better sight of range, and shorter reload time. I'm not sure if it's what Mapmaker gives to you, but this is default veterancy values for Red Alert 2 Yuri Revenge. It is also easier to promote them to elites. Elite units gain self-heal and improved weapon. Easy peasy if crates are enabled. So considering complexity, this is quite easy to do everything with this. It is easier to attack, it is easier to defend. My verdict is S tier. Number 4, cheap jets. Well, this is for microcontrol fans. If you love flying and avoiding enemy anti-air systems so that you could one-shot main building, vehicle or MCV, this bonus is for you. Easy cheap scouting or slightly costlier destruction power, either way it really works well against unprepared enemy. But of course it requires focus and precision. Also enemy anticipates your air rush, so we start to build anti-air defense system in advance. It even gets harder to do anything as game progresses, also one nuke blast and you can start building your base plus units again. So I consider complexity at least medium, if not high, and usefulness is quite medium because you can one-shot a building. I don't think you're gonna use jets to kill every enemy tank. I would love to give this an A, however, I've seen too many games where people lose this quickly, so I will give it B+. Number 5. Nuclear Weapon. Seems a bit like this map was made in favor of this spot. You receive gap generators covering your base, so that player with cheap jets couldn't find your MCV easy. You will receive Soviet nuke in specified amount of time, even if you don't have high tech. You can bombard your neighbors from your cozy base if you are well guarding your entry point, but you will be hated by your closest neighbors. So what happens if you have your own super weapon? Well, basically nothing. You can take the crate and counter will not go down. Also watch out that enemy don't steal your new crate because they could receive your bonus. So complexity is quite easy, just don't build a super weapon if you are Soviet. And if you are skilled enough, you can accumulate nukes, so you can launch 2 consecutive nuke strikes. Or even 3 if the timing is perfect.
Warning. Nuclear missile launched. Select target. Select target. Warning. Nuclear missile launched.
So the verdict, because there is a bug, if you are Soviet and building nuclear silo, this doesn't help in any way, and you still have like wait for ages to receive a drop box. S minus or A plus. But throwing in jab generators, this is solid S. Number 6. Veteran Infantry. If you want to just camp the whole game and build up Rocketeers, lucky you. You will receive a cheaper infantry units and all will be veterans. Also different nations mixed, so don't be surprised to receive Yuri. You could build mine capturing battle fortress if you are an allied, and if you are Soviet, you can still build a cloud of Rocketeers. Imagine if you are Yuri and you have cloning VATs. So complexity might be harder at the start, however it is really easy in the middle of a game and usefulness is quite high. So I consider this an S tier. Just don't forget that tanks are still powerful against infantry. Number 7. Cheap tanks with auto heal. If you just prefer to spam tanks to steamroll enemy, this bonus is for you. Tanks, which are cheap as IKEA furniture and can auto-heal, could be easily used to rush somebody. Also, you can get nuked, but you still have some tanks left standing. And if you are Soviet, you can make them even more cheaper. Complexity is quite easy, because you will be focusing only on your own nation, and usefulness is quite high. I would consider this A plus or S minus, but let's give it S. Number 8. Elite Prisms. In this position you will get a prism tank spawning after some time. It takes a lot of time to gather at least a few of them, but if you mix them with Soviet units, you will have a quite strong assault force. Considering this, I would say complexity is medium, because you have to accumulate them. Usefulness is also medium, because it takes a long time to receive. So final verdict, slightly above medium. I would say B or A, so let's stay on A. Because I saw once a guy who mixed them with chrono miners and won. So this is how our ranking table looks now. I know it is my personal opinion from my perspective based on play experience. If you're highly skilled, every bonus could be turned into S tier. Also, if you prefer to see similar videos in the future, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for your attention and thank you LukeZ for making this map even more interesting and fun to play.